Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's racing action here on the channel, and I am James and I will be your commentator for tonight here with the casual racing. Sorry if you just see the blue screen right now, I'm just changing my headset because it's too loud in my headphones. But there we go, we are here for a casual race, but it's not a casual race really, it's bragging rights as honours as always. Division 1 versus Division 2, I'm going to be saying it is, but it's actually Division 1 and Division 2 having their final race for SAF1 esports. Here we are, it's the final race of the at all pretty much for these guys, as out first was Diego, of course he was, to take us on a lap here he was. It is basically a great race to have tonight. Let me tell you a bit about the race tonight, how it's going to work in the stream in for all of you guys who are watching. I think actually it was different, but I think it was somebody out took out first. I think Willie was one of the, not Willie, Alonso was one of the first out, but he's not technically, he was the first out, we'll go with him then. But basically what the race is, ladies and gentlemen, just to tell you, as you probably don't know, it is full qualifying, so 18 minutes, 15 minutes, 12 minutes for qualifying here tonight. The slower drivers tonight are in the Mercedes, the Red Bulls, the Ferraris, the McLarens, the Alpha Tauris, and anyone else who are not from Division 2 or low Division 1 get the Williams, the Alpines, you know the drill. The racing points, all of them kind of cars they get, and they'll be racing in them tonight. They will be. So just imagine the top 4 or 5 teams Division 2, the bottom 5 teams Division 1. But it is realistic cars, meaning that the Williams will be quite slow, the Haas may be a bit slow, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's a bit of fun, and it's 71 laps coming up after full qualifying tonight here on the channel. It's going to be interesting, going to be fun, and it's going to be a lot to watch tonight. Of course, I'm James, and I'll be your commentator throughout the whole thing. So please do smash like and subscribe, because we are going to be doing this for roughly, this stream's going to be roughly 2.5 hours probably long here, because we've got a full qualifying session right now going on. Alonso just about to finish his lap, here he is, but he has invalidated, so he's just waiting to start a new lap I think here. Somebody has just overtaken him, but I don't know who that is, so we're going to wait for the drive to cross the line. Roland says let's go. Yep, let's go indeed, as it's Phantom who sets the first time in the Alfa Romeo, which is a 1.5.4, but then Brandon beats him with a 1.4.1. Zardi, sorry, I should say, a 1.52 goes next. Do apologise if I do get some names wrong, because there are some Division 1 guys here who I've not really commentated on in ages, but other than that, everyone here tonight should be having a lot of fun here, they should. Let's go to a Division 2 driver who's on a lap right now, and we'll take you on, see what he's doing here. Shakes, let's see what Shakes is doing then, if he can do and improve his lap here, can he? Brad's in front of him, here he is. Brad has done his lap here. Shakes, not bad at all, 1.43 from Shakes, that's a cracking lap there from him. Very well done for him. Mackett in the Williams up in P4 at the moment with 1.49. As I say, realistic model basically means that it's what real life kind of is like. So if you know in 2020 the Williams were quite slow, but so was the Alfa Romeo, and the Haas, they will be quite slower, but it's good performance still at the end of the day nonetheless. So we're going to go to a driver who's about to finish a lap then, Willie. He's coming to the end of his lap now in the Mercedes here. One of the drivers who is a midfield contender, he was in Division 2. And I was commentating on Division 2 if you didn't know last season. As he exits the final corner now, to the line then he comes. It's a very quick time, this will be. It's a 1.4.9, puts himself P4. Very quick lap time there from him. 0.09 though it was, very quick that lap is there, and puts him up to P4 there it does. But still got some quick drivers still on laps now. Quintin's on a lap right now in the Alfa Tauri, sorry, which is a mid-tier car. I'd say it's about 6th or 7th on the pecking order of F1 here. It is, as he comes to the line now and sets a 1.4.7, quickest. He did just get it, just saw on my screen the quickest last sector, but I don't think he's going to count that as the quickest last sector of anyone there. I don't think it is. Let's head down to somebody who's on a lap right now, Don Rubico, the specialist of race 2 in Division 2. As we all used to say, if you never watched Division 2 then you won't know what I'm talking about at all, but a little bit of insight there for you if you did watch Division 2 races there indeed. But so many good drivers though, as you've got to say, in this one here tonight. Division 1 drivers, just to quickly give you some names. We've got Brandon, we've got Calvin Racing, we've got Quintin, Mackett, Phantom. I'm I'm White Alonso. We've got Zardi. We've got Brad. We've got Mad Trav. We've got Ace. We've got so many good drivers there for you from Division 1 who have come into this race tonight hoping they can crown champion of this 71 lapper. I'm telling you again, it's 71 laps you're going to watch tonight here. Division 2, all the rest of the drivers you haven't seen. So Shakes, Willie is a Division 2 driver. So is, you probably already know this, but we're going to say it anyway. I think Zardi. So is, of course, Donovan Duffy. So is Eugene. So is Burnout. So is Diego, Don Mabico, and Donovan Duffy. And and Sir Henrik. Sorry, I should have said there. We are Division 2 drivers. So on board, we're looking at Don Mabico's lap right now. We're going to take you on board of this lap. Here we are. Then we're going to have a quick break from me talking for a couple of minutes just so I can get a drink. And then, of course, we will be back with the last couple of minutes of the Q1. Basically, if you don't know, top 15 go through. So at the moment it's Ace, Eugene, Burnout, Henriks and Don Mabico who are going to be out and eliminated. But here comes Don Mabico now. It's a cracking lap. This looks like it's going to be a 1:44, puts in P3. So that drops at the moment Donovan Duffy down into the bottom lot of the standings here. So that's the ones who are going to be out. Then it goes to 10, and then it goes 11th to 15th. Get knocked out. Then it's a top 10 shootout for the last little bit. If you don't really know F1, you only play F1 with 50% races, and you only play it with short qualifying. That's how it works. Then after that, we will then have as I say, a 71 lapper around this circuit, which Don Mabico is just about to do another lap. Let's go on somebody who's on an out lap right now. You can have It's Burnout, ladies and gentlemen. It's Burnout. He's on an out lap, so we're going to give you a full lap on board with him. I'm going to quickly go and get a drink, but stay tuned for this lap here. Here is the full lap of It's Burnout. So here we go, then we have 6 minutes of the session to go here. Brad still leads with a 1:4.1. Let's see then what can happen here then with Eugene, who is on a lap right now. The last of the Division 2 drivers he is tonight, which he's been put in the AlphaTauri because of it. Basically, I looked at the championship results they did and gone, right, okay, you're in this car, you're in this car, you're in this car, kind of thing. Don Mabico has decided a 1:4.475 is good enough to be into Q2. Basically, all this really is, as I say in the business, as the business say, and we say, is just get into Q2. It's all it really is here. I'm James, and I'm a commentary, as you know, for the tonight. Let's check if we've got any more comments come through. No, we don't. But hello to every single one of you who are watching this. We do thoroughly appreciate everyone being here right now. Eugene Pitts, he was going to get a good lap there, but didn't actually bother to finish it. Diego, though, is coming to the line and is going to start his second shot, at his flying lap here. Out the last corner he comes to the line. And across now he does. Yeah, Rubico did a cracking lap in P5, and here is the Ferrari as they head up the hill now. Good draft. This is here from the Racing Point. There it is. Good draft from that as he breaks now into corner 3. Turns in now. He does very nicely through that. There he goes. Goes away now. Puts the throttle down. Now he does. Just to tell you, well, I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I'm going to do it once this race and tell you that down this straight here, the cars can get quite fast down here. Up to 190, that's right, 190 miles an hour. So if I just do some maths here, because all of you who are watching probably don't know what 190 miles an hour is. So 198 miles an hour is 318.5 kilometers an hour. That's how fast he was going around the circuit. That tells you some fast speeds. There it is. He comes to the line now. It's going to be a quick time here, about a 1:4. It is a 1:5.1. He does improve to P16, but he will have to improve by a tenth. He will here, or out, well, just over a tenth. He has to improve by about 1.8 tenths he's going to improve by, or out he is out of the qualifying session. Here he is. Let's see then with Ace, who is heading around the circuit now in the beautiful, beautiful car here. I don't know what car actually Ace is in. He's in the Alpha, so he's not doing too bad. Not a bad car, that's not. It's normally Haas and Williams on this game, which are the worst cars. So he is just getting ready now to start his final lap. Most important to say here that I would believe it's going to be a 1:49 is the cut-off point here for Q number 2, as we have 2 minutes 50 seconds to go as they exit the final corner. Now comes your lead, comes Ace, and to the line a 1:5.109 is his time to beat. It makes a little wobble in corner 1 there, where he does, but not enough to make his lap bad. I mean, there he doesn't. Very good lap is there, 0.045 off his quickest time. So he is pushing. Here he is. We have Eugene, Rubico, and now Killerbean decided they've done enough. Killerbean maybe not. He is one to look out for here. He may have just done enough, but we don't know here with 2 minutes and 10 seconds. 15 on the clock, 2 minutes 15 on the clock here we have left of the session. Really interesting though this circuit is, as I've got to say. It's very quick laps around here. In real life it was 1:6 with qualifying times, and yeah, anything goes around here. It's amazing. It does here as we look at the session. Here we do. Let us know who your predictions are, and let us know as well, guys, what you think to us doing a full race here. He improves to a 1:49, but only to 17th, so he's not going to improve anytime soon. At the moment, he probably has this lap, this quick lap, slow down lap, I mean, here, and then a fast lap. Just to say here, Brad has to come up the pit soon, or else he could be on the cutoff here. Here comes Zardy to the line. And let's see what Zardy can do then as he crosses now and starts his last lap. Probably last lap of the session this is. Good first sector that is there from Zardy. Comes up, here it is here, to see what he can do here. it is. He was up on his time, so that's good to see in the first sector from him. Let's see then in the Haas car here what Zardy's going to do. He is in one of the slower cars, but doesn't matter really in this game, as I say, because it's what setup you put on. I know it's realistic car models, meaning that they'll be slower, but it doesn't really matter here. Indeed, let me just put that on for you guys to show you. There you go, 1 second separates everybody here as he comes across the line now. Zardy does. Where's Zardy going to go? He goes 9th. Very good from Zardy there. That's it for Zardy. Checker flag now out for Zardy. He will not get another time lap in here. He gets this lap here if he wants to take this as another flyer, but I don't think he will do. Brad is out of the qualifying session then here. He's not decided to come out to pits again, so Brad has decided to be out of qualifying here. Here comes Willie then. Across the line comes Willie now and goes 14th. He is through by the skin of his teeth, but we still do have Sir Hemricks and Burnout and of course Ace on a lap right now. So Hemricks is pushing, so Hemricks is charging here. He's not quick, he's not here on this lap, but he's quick enough to just 0.017 slower than his quickest. That is unbelievable. There it is. We're just waiting now for It's Burnout, who has decided to give up on his time here. We do have Zardy actually, I think, on a lap, don't we? No, we don't. Last couple of cars on laps, then Brandon's on a lap. We're going to see what Brandon can do. He's actually first. I really don't think he should have come back out, but he did. Maybe wanted to pop another time in. Alonso there and Mackett, one of them two just completed a lap there, so very nicely done. There it is. Here now comes Brandon across the line now. He's going to come. What's Brandon's time going to be here? It's going to be a 3.9, putting it up there to pole, so showing everybody that he knows he can get into the threes. He can here, which is unbelievable time there from him, and that is your qualifying over. So unlucky for tonight, only just by 0.01 of a second was Sir Hemricks, but it's Sir Hemricks, Brad, Ace, Burnout and Quaz who are not going through here tonight to queue number 2, which is such annoying. There it is for them. They must be kicking themselves. Even Sir Hemricks must be, because he's so close but didn't make it through. Well done again to Willie, Killerbean and Phantom, who were the closest. There they were to getting eliminated from the session there, so well done to them. There it is. But there you go, and that is qualifying over for Q1. We have a little break now of a couple of about 30 to a minute, so you guys can all just relax for a second. But it's a Hemricks, Brad, Ace, Burnout and Quaz who are all out of the session. Look at that, a hundredth was all it was. That is unbelievable. That is there. So it is Killer Bean, Willie, Phantom and I'm Lonzo, and also Mackett, who were in the cut-off point there, were so close to get eliminated, but luckily stayed in the session there. They did. Just to say, it is between, I think, Brandon, Donovan Duffy and Calvin for your pole for the ones who are going to be top of the next session as well. But we have a quick little break now, about 10 seconds, maybe 20 seconds, and we should be back into qualifying. You have indeed, mate, just made it in. It's so close, that session was there. Killer Bean, you did just make it in, but only just by 100th. It's unbelievable. Oh, it looks like the clouds have come over. We could be seeing rain in this session. Who knows? I don't know. I've not been told anything tonight, which is surprising, but yeah, it could be. Just waiting now for a few drivers here to go. And by the way, if you do get in top 10 in this session, you have to use the tyres that you qualified on. So whatever you qualify on here, you've got to do. If you're from 11th to 15th, it don't matter, because you have free tyre choice. Out the pits then they come, do the cars. The first lot coming out quite quickly here, because I think we may see rain in this, as Killer Bean is your first one out on circuit. Then we'll keep an eye on him for you as we go on board with him now for a quick lap. And then after this, we'll take a quick look at a lap on board, and I will do you a track lap where I talk around the talk to you about the circuit. So here we go then on board with Killer Bean. So across the line he comes now up to 7th. Pops the DRS on already. He does here the drag reduction system. He does here. Brakes now into corner 1. Down to 4th he goes. Clips the front curb. Go to the outside curb and try and hit it a tiny bit, but not too much. There you do. Up to corner 3, you need to go on to the right hand side first, then to the left hand side. Now brake into the corner, clip the inside curb, not too much, but clip it, and clip the outside curb as well. Up to about 4th, maybe 5th gear by now. Now on the DRS he goes again, which is a drag reduction system, which can give you 12 miles an hour extra, and I think that's like 25 or 30 kilometers an hour more speed. There it is. Then clipping, going as close as you can to the curbs here. Clipping the curb as you come into turn number 6, I think this is here, of this circuit. Now clipping the curb there you do as well. Putting it down to 5th, maybe even down to 4th, some people go there. Then up to 6th, then up to 7th, then up to 8th. Here you go as you head into the penultimate couple of corners. Now you do. Down into penultimate corner, clip the inside curb, then the outside curb, but don't go too much on the outside curb. Good clip on the inside curb, good clip on the outside curb. Back across the circuit now you come. Up to 7th, up to 8th, and across the line to do a 5.165. Very good lap time there. Quintin beats that with a 5.156. Just under 100th, just under 100th ahead. There he is. He's 0.009 ahead, actually, if you'd be precise. There he is. Willie now coming to the line. Let's see what he can do on his first flying lap of the session. To the line then comes Willie, and he sets a 15.682. Maybe it's because the track's a bit cooler. Who knows right now? But he has completed his lap there. He has. Alonso just completed a lap, but it was his out lap, and Thiago just sets a 1.6.7. Brandon has just set a 1.10.6, so he is at the moment the one who'll be at the bottom of our timings, but that is just an out lap, so don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, about that. For some of these guys, just an out lap will just get your laps in, because it looks like it's going to rain in a bit on this session, so it could be raining in about 10-15 minutes or so. Everybody has come out quite early on in this session. Here it has for this 15-minute session. Here they have cross line. Now comes Mackett, a 1.5.7. Not bad from Mackett there. That's not in the Williams. Alonso has actually come out on some softs. There's only 4 drivers who've come out on softs here, and he's going to try and see if he can get himself in the top 10 here with softs. Don Mabico, 1.5.7, just completed that there, and who else? Zardi has just set a time as well of a 1.5.7. Oh, he's done it. Brilliant lap time there from Eugene, a 1.4.5 there on the softs. I don't know why Eugene was on the softs there, but he was. Let's see what Alonso can do then as he crosses the line now and starts his first lap. Calvin just sets a 1.14.5. What about Mad Trav then as he exits the final corner now to the line? It's going to be a good lap, this, isn't it? 1.5.5, not bad at all. Puts himself into P number 5 there. He does very nicely from him. Let's see what Phantom can do here. Phantom, a 1.11.3, so not bad, but not the greatest time. So at the moment it is Brandon, Phantom, Calvin, Alonso and Shakes out of the session so far. Have not completed. Alonso and Shakes have not completed their laps yet. Alonso's on a lap right now. He was on a lap a minute ago, but made a mistake in the last sector, and that made him invalidate his lap and stop the lap there. It did. But here he comes then into the session, 45.448. Not bad time there for him as he comes now to the line. Looks even darker now. It does. Could see a little bit of drizzling in a second here, but everyone wants to get one lap in here. They do, just before the rain starts to come down, which will be about 3 to 4 seconds. It loses you in the wet. Here it does as he crosses now and sets a 1.5.1 P5 there. He does. Donovan Duffy, I think that was just the car here, 1.4.961, puts himself P number 2. That's brilliant time there from him. I think we just saw a car cross the line. I think we did there. Phantom's trying to complete a quicker lap than his 1.11.3, and I think he will do this time around, which is going to be a 1.5.864, pushes him up to P13. There it does, just waiting for Brandon if he wants to do another lap there. We do. Quintin's come back out on some softs, so I think maybe Quintin knows that he's maybe not quick enough on the mediums to do a medium time, and there he isn't, but it could be raining anytime soon. It looks quite dark here, but still with a bit of light as well, so we may have to see what happens in the session here. We will. we are here then, just waiting to see what happens here. Quintin now is starting his first lap with the softer compound of tyres. He is here around this circuit. It's interesting, the circuit, because it's not long at all. As you can see, it don't have many corners either. It has a few straights. It's a very nice circuit really for slipstream. As we say in the business, there's not much really to talk about this circuit, because it's just ticks every box that everyone needs really. Don't know why. I still don't know why, and I don't know to this day why they classed that. As you can see on the mini map there, the straight. If we can find a car that's on that straight, I would be appreciated. Here we go. Let's see on board with Mackett, who just improves. He does there to a 5.712. Why this little king here, which we're going to go to now, this one here, that which is the tiniest movement on the steering wheel, is a corner. I don't know, but that's what everyone have said, and it is. But anyway, let's go back to Quintin then, who's crossing the line now and does improve to a 14.615. P number 2 now for Quintin. Very nice from him there. It is. We'll read some comments out in a second, we will indeed. But yeah, very nice from Quintin there, that is. So well done, Quintin. So well done, Quintin. So we've just been told that it's going to be 15 minutes until rain, so probably Q3 we're going to get rain then, and apparently we're going to get 45 minutes of rain in the 45 minutes light rain, 90 minutes overcast in, well, cloudy with a bit of sunshine in the race. There we are, which is very nice to see. But anyway, out they come then here. Just the ones to look out for in this one is anyone from Zardi downwards. They need to get lap times in here. Domabiko really needs to push this. Here he does 2 tenths up on his times. That will put him into Q3 at the moment, but it is going to be a push here. Thank you very much to, of course, Killer Bean there for telling us some information. But here he comes then, does Domabiko. He's really trying hard in the actual Division 2. He tried really hard, and he really did give it all in that division for the whole season, and we do have to commend him for that. Every driver we say here in this channel, commend them for a great effort for all season long. Alpha Tower, yes they are 1 and 2, ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable. Here comes Domabiko to the line and sets a 1.4.8, goes P3. Very good lap time that is. 9 tenths quicker, well done. There he does. But he blocks somebody coming out of the pits. That is not what you do, Domabiko. You might get a penalty and a warning for that. If that was real racing, but we're not. Here comes his teammate. Well, not his teammate, but I think Killer Bean coming to the line now. And is going to get, Killer Bean is a 1.5.4, so 1.5.1, sorry, 0.099 slower than his quickest lap there. What about Phantom then? Let's go to Phantom, because he's nearly finished his lap here, 5 tenths up at the moment. Is he got a car in front of him which is going to block him? No, he hasn't, because that car is going to be away from him. Here it is, as he comes to the line. Phantom does now, on the softer compound of tyres, goes to P number 5, a 1.4.931, very good time there from him. Just now looking at it, it's going to be Shakes, Diego, Madtrav, well actually Calvin, Shakes, Diego, Madtrav, Zardi, Willie and Mackett, who are the ones who are in the red, meaning they're the ones to look out for here. I know Shakes and Calvin aren't in the red, but they are close to it, and that means that they could get their laps times. Not invalidated, but you know what I mean, here tonight. Let's go on board then with Mackett as he breaks into corner number 3. Very nicely through there he is. And away. Indeed, Alpha Tauris are doing it well tonight. P1 and 2. Very nice from them tonight. Madtrav has just gone up to P3 with a 1.4.5. Very nice from him. But here comes Mackett then. What is Mackett going to do here? What is Mackett going to do here then? He comes out of the corner. Oh, he's 0.666 up. This is great from Mackett. Here it is. Let's see if he can get into Q3 for this race, which is a 100% race. This is here. Let's see what Matrav can do here then. Matrav's already got through. Can Mackett get through here? Out of the last corner comes Mackett now. Up to P4, 14.656. Very nice lap time there from him. Let's see what Willie can do. He crosses the last corner now and improves to P2. Willie, wow, what a lap on Willie that is there. A 14.479 up to P2. That's unbelievable. There it is. What about Tiago? Or is there anyone at the last couple of corners? Zardi is the closest one, I think, to the line to complete a lap here, who is in the dropout zone. So we'll keep an eye on him here as he heads now his way through to the penultimate corner. Now he will come. And then to the line. And he sets a 1.5.5 who doesn't improve. Zardi does not improve. There, he doesn't improve. That is not what we want to see. He still has enough time for 2 laps if he wants them, but I don't think he's got anything in the lock at the moment. Let's spot Donovan Duffy, who has invalidated this lap, so he probably knows that. Yes, he has. He slowed it right down now. He has indeed. Matt Kit thinks he's done enough. It's pretty much, I think, between Phantom downwards, battling away for the positions here. They will be indeed, as they are here. I don't think anyone else needs to come out really and play, but Brad thinks he does. Brandon thinks he needs to come out because he doesn't think he's close good enough with a 14.917, which is unbelievable. I think he is good enough, but we'll have to wait and see here as Donovan Duffy starts his next lap now. He does because he invalidated his first one. We're just looking around the bottom half. Here we are. Who's on a lap right now and who's nearly finished? Calvin's on a lap. Let's take a ball Calvin then. He heads up the hill now. He does very nicely. I think he's just behind Donovan Duffy there. I think he is. So that's a good time for him. Tiego's still out on a 14.575, but it's good enough, I would say, for the positions there. He's got Donovan Duffy. Yep, he is next on a lap. Then let's take a look on him. As he exits sector 2. Very good from Donovan Duffy there. He's purple in sector 2 for himself. Or could even be for the session here. Very quick this looks here, it does. As he heads his way to the line now with 7 seconds to go. He'll get probably the checker flag out when he crosses the line here. He will. He will indeed. He'll be the first driver to get the checker flag out. And he gets a P number 7. He's up and done it. He's done it. He'll be delighted with himself there. He's done it. What about Phantom, who's next to come across the line now? He is. What is Phantom going to do here? Is Phantom going to improve on his lap here? No, Phantom doesn't improve. He stays P12, which could be good because it's free tyre choice, but at the same time he's kicking himself probably because he wants to get that top 10 position. Sadly, Zardi has retired, so has Brandon, so they're going to be out as well of a session. Here they are. Don Wabico has just snuck through at the moment, but what about Killer Bean here? He's the only one who can beat Don Wabico. He can't improve. A 5.1 compares to a 5.041. He is out, so that is Donovan Duffy. Has the only person who improves is Donovan Duffy. There it is. So it is. As we look at it here, Brandon is going to be out. So is Phantom, Killer Bean, Zardi and Shakes are out of queue number 2. Disaster, there it is for them drivers. I know it's only a bit of fun, but they must be annoyed with themselves there for what has happened. Unbelievable. So just to show you that it was Eugene who got pole, who got the quickest time of a 1.3.9. Second was Calvin with a 1.4.1. But literally, look at this. Brandon, Phantom is out, so is Killer Bean, so is Zardi, and so is Shakes. Phantom sadly has a penalty of 5 places, so he will go down to P16. Will he? Wait, 12, 1, 2, 3... yeah, 16 or 17 he'll go down to, so the guys there will jump up a couple of positions, they will indeed, but that is not what you want to see at all there. But that is it for queue number 2. We'll have a quick break again of another about 30-40 seconds, and we'll be back for queue number 3. So here we are then for queue number 3, and it's just started raining. That is not what the drivers wanted to see. It has just started raining. Have they come on? They're on the soft still, so maybe get a lap in here, but it's literally just started drizzling as I speak. Here it has. Unbelievable. The rain is coming down very gradually. It's not quick, but it's gradual, but at the same time it's still coming down. Here it is. Predictions here for me would be Eugene, Quintin, or probably, as I saw it, Calvin here for your podiums here tonight. Eugene first out, so pretty much just get this first lap in with the wet. I know it's wet, but get the first lap in because you've got a dry circuit you have here, and then that'll be it for the guys here tonight. I think they'll just be waiting for the rest of the session to finish, I think, tonight after this. See the rain coming down though. Here you can on the stream and on the screen as well. It just doesn't bode well, gotta be said. Here it doesn't for the guys who are out here on the drier compound of tyres. We'll have to wait and see here. It might not be grippy enough for maybe the whole lap here. We'll have to wait and see as Eugene goes a little bit wide there, but does indeed cross it and start his flying lap. So I'll have to wait and see. I think he invalidated his next lap as well, that's why I said it. But let's have a look then as Don Mabico and Mad Trout are the first ones to adventure around this circuit. They will be in this wetter conditions, but at least with some dry tyres on, could get a quick lap in here, and this could be their first banker laps, and then put some wets on and do quicker laps. But it's going to be 100% interesting to see here when the track is just getting that nice sheen on it. You know what I mean? The nice sheen, which is like the nice little bit of wetness. Yeah, if it gets that on it, you know. But we hope they're doing well. We'll say that much. But we have to wait and see now. We will. Other than that, we are pretty much good to go for this session, as you can see. But let's see then what's going to happen here in this one. Quintin has just joined back the session, so he must have had a bit of internet problems, or not, or maybe internet problems, or just connection problems tonight. But here comes the cars now. You can definitely see it. Look here, look with the times. They're already in the 110s, 111s. Here they are as they come out the last corner and across the line they come now. These two are just going to set banker times, which are a 119.2 and a 119.9. So yeah, it's not looking quick at the moment. The rain has decided to come down at the wrong possible time for these guys. 130, at least he's got 130, I've got to say that, for a bit of Donovan there. But yeah, Willie's just come out of the pits now, so he may think it's still, sorry, not Willie, Mackett is on a lap right now on the intermediate tyres. He is. Doesn't show me the tyres, sadly, for these guys, but here we go, there you go. As they come across the line now, he does, and starts his first flying lap. Still on a lap right now is Diego. If he wants to complete it, I think he will complete it, and I think Don Mabico will complete his lap here as well. But out of the last corner he comes, does Diego to the line, and sets a 119.9, sorry, 122.9, and Donovan Mabico 123.3. There he does. Let's see what Mackett can do. He looks quick, and I think he'll be pole at the moment if he can still keep this lap together. He will here. To the line then he will come out of the last corner. It won't be the quick times of 1.4s, 1.5s we saw earlier. Probably be a 1:12. 1:13.0 there, P number 1 for him. Let's see what Alonso gets to do then, as he's on his flying lap now. On board with him we go for this lap. To the line then comes Alonso, and let's see what he can do then on this time. Is it going to be a quick enough time to put him in the top half? P2 with a 1:14.0. Very nice lap time there. It is wet on circuit here. It should be wet in the race as well, but we don't know when that will be. We've been told it's about 45 minutes into. We're told it's be 45 minutes into the race. I think they said there will be rain, but we don't know here. As Quintin's on his first lap now, he is. Eugene just starting it now, and Willie is just about to start his first lap as well on the set of intermediates. They are here. But weather can do this in real life. It can change drastically, but not this drastically, of course, but it can. But let's see what Eugene and Quintin can do, as Quintin's on a lap right now. We'll keep an eye on this lap. Out of sector 2 now he turns. What's his time going to be? Quickest sector 2, looks like of anyone there that does, but I don't know if it is. We'll have to wait and see. To the line then comes Quintin. What's he going to be this time? Very twitchy out of that bit there he was, but now keeps it nice and clean and good for Quintin here. It does. Out of the last corner he comes now. To the line comes Quintin then, and sets a 1:13.2. P number 2 at the moment for Quintin. Eugene is coming to complete his lap as well now. He is. What's he going to do now for Eugene here on this lap? What's it going to be for him? It looks quick. Probably not quick, but it's going to be quick enough maybe for the top 3 here. This will be as he exits the penultimate corner. Mack it to 1:12.827. Just completed a quicker lap there he has. What about Eugene? A 1:13.121. Very quick from Eugene, that is there. P number 2. Here it is. Willie then is still on his lap right now. He's just exiting corner, I think it's 4 or 5. And heading around circuit, here he is. Willie then to the line. What's Willie going to set here? It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a 1:13.43.9. Not bad at all, P4. And this is great for Willie because, yes, okay, he wasn't great in C Division 2, but tonight he's done really well with a really good car. I know it's a really good car, but you know what I mean. Anyone else on a lap right now? There's loads of cars on laps right now, but Alonso pits. Calvin to the line, and he's going to set a 1:13.1, P number 3 for him. It's not the final times yet, but nearly is. Domabico's on a lap, so we'll see what he can do. He's a second up at the moment. Let's go on board and keep an eye on this lap, as the rain is still drizzling down. About 10:2, guys, we should be getting the formation lap underway, and then at about just before 5:2, we should be racing here tonight. Just to stay to all. Exiting the final corner now. A little wobble on the steering wheel, but hardly anything there from Domabico. P6, not too bad there for Domabico. He will absolutely take that. I would take that if I was him. Tiago then to the line, and Tiago has set a look at this time. It looks quick. He does here compared to 1:22. A 1:13.898. 895, sorry. But Quintin has just set a 12.6. Unbelievable from Quintin. Great lap there from him. There it is. Don Mabico decided he's done enough for the session, he don't want to race anymore, or qualify anymore in the rain. No. Can't believe it. Here we go then. 1 minute 30 to go. Quintin is not on a lap, I don't think, right now. He's not. But everyone else is probably who is here on a lap. Donovan Duffy on a lap right now. He is. Diego probably on a lap. He is as well. We're going to keep an eye on him here because his next one's crossed the line. He's going to try and beat his 1:13. Here he is. To the line he comes and sets a 1:13.7. So he does improve, but not by much. Does go off, so well done him, and I think that was Eugene set his time, but no, here he comes as Eugene, a bit down on his time, but this still could be rectified in the last sector here, it could. And he gets 1:13.47875, sorry there for Eugene. What about anyone else on a lap right now? Alonso's just started his lap. Oh, quick lap here from Donovan Duffy here. Here comes Donovan Duffy then to the line, and he will set a... Out of the last corner he comes now. This is probably his final lap of the session. He comes to the line now, he does, and he sets a 1:13.8. Goes up to P9, so he doesn't come last, which he'll be delighted to hear at the moment. But Alonso's on a charge as well. Everyone here in this session's on a charge. Eugene's on a lap. So is Mackett. He is here. So is Mad Trav, who is a bit slow. I think he's just slowing down on his laps. I think he's given up on his session here. I think he's done for the night, but he will still try and come to the pits here. He will with his lap. Willie's the only one who's finished right now. Quintin's retired, or pitted, sorry, so he's done for the night. What about Alonso then? He's the only one who's on a flying lap here, except him and Mackett, I think the only two. To the line then he will come. He makes a little wobble. It's the tiniest wobble, but it's a little one. He comes there out the last corner. It's not going to be enough, I don't think. It's going to be a 1:13.9. It does improve his time, but not by enough. There it doesn't, and it's going to be nothing there for him. Duffy though is going to be on a set of these tyres for one more lap here. He's the last one to complete a lap. He is here, Duffy. And let's see what Donovan Duffy can do here as he comes out of the last corner now. To the line he comes, checker flag waves, and he goes to P3. Donovan Duffy, P3, but it's Quintin on pole. Second is Eugene, his teammate, and third is Donovan Duffy. The crowd here, as you can hear, are going crazy for this. We do have one more car actually to cross the line, but he's coming into the pits because he's about a minute behind his best time, which of course is Diego. But that is it. It's Quintin, Donovan Duffy, it's Quintin, Eugene, Donovan Duffy and Mackett, your top four here. What a session that was. So there we go then. Your podium for qualifying was Eugene in second. Quintin wins it with a 1:12.604. Donovan Duffy in third. Mackett fourth. Fifth, Mad Trav. Sixth, Calvin Racing. Willie in seventh. Don Rubico in eighth. Ninth was Diego. And 10th was Alonso. 1.3 seconds separate the top lot there. They do absolutely brilliantly. There it is. We'll give you your full grid rundown in about a minute's time. So to all of you who are watching, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself some popcorn if you want to, or grab yourself some snack, because we now have an hour and 22 minutes of glorious racing coming up for you with a 71 lapper here around the Austrian Grand Prix circuit in the Cistercian Hills. We are moments away then from getting this race underway. Here we are at the circuit. Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to SAF1 Esports race tonight. This is the Austrian Grand Prix, 71 laps of the circuit. It is live and free for you here on the channel. What a race this is going to be. We have Division 1, Division 2 drivers here racing. Also, if you wanted to know what happens, the Division 2 drivers are in the quicker cars, Division 1 drivers are in the slower cars, purely because of how good they are, the Division 1 drivers. Some of them can just, if we did them in normal cars and they could pick whichever car they wanted, would lap some of the Division 2 drivers. They would indeed. Green light, red lights are on, and away we go. Here they are for the formation lap. Let me take you through the grid then, here as we start the race off. Here we do. So it is Eugene in second, but it's Quintin on pole with a storming lap. There it was. Eugene second, Donovan Duffy third, fourth is Mackett, fifth is Mad Trav, sixth is Calvin Racing. 7th is Willie in the lovely looking Mercedes. 8th is Don Babico. 9th is Diego. 10th is I'm Alonso. Brandon is in 13th. 14th is of course Killer Bean. 12th is Killer Bean. 13th is Zardy. 14th is Shakes. 15th is Sir Henricks. Brad is down in 16th. Phantom in 17th, 18th is Ace, Burnout in 19th, and 20th is Quaz. And we have seen, I think it was Phantom who's all the day down in 17th due to his penalty he got of 5 place grid penalty. He got indeed. But that is your grid for tonight. Let us know in the comments what you think, guys. It's a soft to medium circuit tonight. That's what it's going to be before we probably get the rain. Tonight here, probably get the rain, which is going to come 45 minutes time, and then after the rain, if we do get any dry running after the rain, I'm going to say dry. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say then probably go onto some softs or probably onto some mediums would be the best option there. It would, but that is all we've got to now, because we're about to come suited and booted to the grid, line up and race for 71 laps of the circuit. 1 hour 20. About 1 hour 20 minutes it should be. So enjoy. So the last couple of cars just heading their way into the grid boxes now. They are, as you can see. Last slots in now. He does indeed. The marshal at the back now waves the yellow flag. Now puts the green flag waving there. He does at the back. He waves the green flag there. He does. Quintin now is moments away from getting this race underway. Here we are. Red lights are on here at Austria, and we're going for 71 laps of Austria. Go! A cracking start from Quintin. Eugene doesn't get a greatest of starts because he can't keep up. Here he can't. In the background we've had tyres everywhere. We have cars off in the background. Here we do, off everywhere in the background. We have Brad around, we have I'm Alonso around. We also have off in the background, we have half the grid doing a little bit of a melee here. We do to get back into positions they were in. Here we do, but at the moment we have penalties galore as well. Let me tell you through penalties very quickly. 10 seconds for Burnout, 5 for Diego, 5 for Ace, 5 for Henricks, 5 for Quaz, 5 for Brandon, sorry. Drive-through penalty for Brad, and 5 seconds for I'm Alonso here, as he's going to go down the inside here. Does Calvin Racing? Can he make this stick here? It's a bit of a traffic jam in the background here. It is, with all the slower cars keeping some of the quicker cars at bay. Here they are, but it's looking like Brad is going to lose Shake's going to lose position here to Calvin Racing. Here it does, but at the front of the field, as we go back to it very quickly, Quintin leads from Eugene. Here he does, and we have another off in the background. That's Brad gone off with his teammate Kraz. There he has, and that is not, oh, Kraz is off again. That is not what you want to see from the two guys there. You don't. Everybody else is looking okay here. Donovan Duffy down here in about P3, sorry. He's doing a very good job there. He is racing this one to the absolute full. Here he is, but it is Quintin leading this race. Here he is by about half a second over his teammate. Here he is. So it's not done too bad really. He hasn't here, as they head around here. They do, but we know in the later stages of this race, some of the faster cars are going to get back into their pace, to their rhythm, and they'll race around here. They will as quick as they can. But loads pitting at the moment. There you go then. As we say, it's soft, medium, or soft, medium. If you were doing it as a full dry race. But sadly, it looks like we're having a bit of a wet race as well here tonight. So it's going to be soft, medium, I would say. Then have the rain probably, and then have a mediums or put some softs on. Would be what I say here. But whatever the drivers want to do, they do it. As I say, whatever the drivers want to do, they can do it. You know, so yeah. As they exit the final corner now, they do. Across the line, they come start lap 3. DRS is now enabled, and the top lot are together. So it's roughly, I would say, about 8, maybe about 50. I don't know actually. Let me just do some maths here very quickly. Yeah, so the top 9 are together. Then there's 10, 11 trying to catch up. 13, 14 have just broken away. 15, 16 are here. 14, what? Yeah, 14, 15 and 16 are there. 16 coming out of the last corner now he is. Now 17 is. Now 18 is. 19 coming into the pits again. And 20 is here. With the leader not lapped him, well, has lapped him, sorry. The leader has lapped him already. Crazy. I'm only on lap 3. And he's going to lap another car here. He's going to lap Brad as well here because he's in the pits. He is here for some bit of tyre change or something. As the rain is coming down, rain is coming. Rain has started to come down here at the circuit. They have, and they look like they're about to lap another car. Here they are as well. Maybe Alonso. They could be lapping here any second now. Closest battle is here. They're about to go side by side. They were there, did Mackett and Trav, but we don't think they will do. Here comes Zardi. Can he get past Killer Bean here? Let's check. Shakes has just overtaken Burnout, so that is for position there. It is a little bit of rain still coming down, but hardly anything at the moment. Let's go back up then to the battle, which is the closest in the 4-pack, and it is this one here. Let's see what can happen here. Sector 1, we've got a yellow flag. Could just be a slower car getting out of the way. Who knows? But let's see then what happens here. Mad Trav and Mackett, can they do anything here? But Willie has had a bit of pressure now. He does from the cars behind. Can he make it past here? Can Mad Trav? Oh, we're going to spin in the background. And that's Burnout has made a mistake. Burnout has made a mistake that has cost him. And I think he's going to drop a few positions here. He has indeed dropped a few. Phantom overtakes him as well now, so that's not good for him. Something must be wrong if he's dropping quite a few positions there just on this one lap. Don't see any wing damage. Maybe could be a little bit of end plate damage. You can't really see that there, I can't. Or maybe the rain is just coming down too heavily that he's just wobbling in the rain. But nobody else is really wobbling in the rain, so I can't suggest it's rain. But who knows at the end of the day? Who knows? As I say, here we do in this business. Exiting the final corner now come your leaders, and they should be across the line now. They should, and starting lap number 6. Roughly, I would say, if I was anything to go by, lap 10. The tyre should be, the soft should be good. But I would say lap 15, the soft should be going off, and they should be pitting around lap 15, 16-ish. In real life, it was lap 12, so anywhere it goes really, I'd say, for these tyres tonight. But yeah, Gene. Still 5 tenths behind. Can't really overtake his teammate here. Who's doing a really good job here of keeping this at a steady pace and steady margin. Here he is. As Henrik's made a mistake, has he? Or has Brandon just made a mistake? Or has Phantom made a mistake? No, it's just too wet, I think. I think the rain's coming down now enough that it's annoying the cars, to be honest with you. But Zardy's the closest battle we have. So let's go up to that then, which is the closest battle we have on circuit. And keep an eye on this one for a couple of laps. Here we will. Zardy now trying to get past Killerbean. Here he is. For position of P number 8. Here it is here. No points involved in this, just pride to know that you can beat SAF1 Esports Division 1 and 2. Some of the good drivers here you can in a race. As there must be a mistake for Quintin because he has slowed, and this is not good for Quintin here. It's not. He has slowed. Quintin has. I don't know why he slowed, but he has. Must be a bit of, let me just check quickly on telemetry. Can't see anything now. I can't with fuel. So I don't know what it is, but Killerbean and Zardy are side by side, and Zardy's made a mistake, and Killerbean stays in front. Here he does, but oh, this is unbelievable. There it is, and Quintin's back to normal speed now. So I don't know what it was for Quintin. We'll have to wait and see in a second what happened to Quintin, because something happened. We didn't see it on stream, sadly, and he's dropped to P5. So to anyone who knows what happened to Quintin, if you are a racer or happen to give an idea, then let us know. But I think it could just be that the wet weather is coming down a bit heavier now, and maybe Quintin deciding to be the first of the top lot. While the first car in is Sir Henrik's, as we do have another off-circuit action in Sector 2, and that is Calvin Racing is off and had a bit off excursion, so it must be wet enough for wets now. If there's so many cars making little silly mistakes, which you shouldn't make in this kind of conditions, it could be the case. But is he coming in? I think Calvin isn't, so Calvin decided to stay off a bit longer. Here he is, but there is a battle now. Matrav has got this on his teammate here. He's going to try down the inside into corner 4. We could see this here happen, could we? As the wet weather, I think, flashes the corner. No DRS disabled yet, so this could be an interesting move if he pulls this off here on his teammate. Side by side go Matrav and Mac here. Matrav here down the inside line for the corner. Next corner will be outside line, but no, decides to back off and says he's too dangerous and probably too risky at the same time. There it is to pull it off. There it, and does not get through. We'll keep an eye on some cars in the background here who are Henrik's and Quaz, just to see what times they do, because they're the ones who we need to look out for here tonight. They are, with their pace and that, because I want the intermediates here. They are, but top lot are in the pits. Is it intermediate weather time? We will have to wait and see. I doubt it is, because the DRS disabled has not come up yet, so that must mean it isn't in my eyes. But you never know in the business here of racing. You just never know. As Quintin very quickly quit stop for Quintin. This could even be catching some positions up here for Quintin. It could indeed. And you're rightly saying that has caught him up a position there, but not enough to really battle in the grand scheme of things here. Still got Shakes and Matrav not on intermediates. Everyone else and Burnout. Everyone else is on intermediates here, and they're just going to try around intermediates. But we'll have to give an idea here and keep and see what happens. Really. Well, as I speak, the DRS has been disabled, so that must mean it is time for wet. So the guys came in, I thought a couple of laps too early, but apparently they were bang on the money. Here they were. So well done to them. I told you they would know better than I would. Trav's now in. I think he's good, Trav is, to actually get this on and then come out. We'll have to wait and see though with Trav, who is in the Williams. Inter's on. Let's have a look with Trav. He probably second here, probably third. I mean here he will be. So let's check. Comes out the pits now. Gets a good run up the hill. He'll be fourth. He'll be fourth, bad Trav. Trav will be, yep, fourth. Not too bad though. Fourth isn't that bad. he does here. As we look at him now, we do. But the closest battle on circuit here is... there isn't one really on circuit. We are pretty much same as we are now, or have been for most of the race. Oh, my Trav makes a little wobble. That is not what we want to see from my Trav there. It's not. It does gain the car behind a tiny bit, but hardly anything. And that is interesting to see. There it is. We're going to have to wait and see what Matrav can do here, because strategy's out the window now. I did say if it was, but it's going to be probably softs, inters, probably then mediums, would you say? Because I probably would. Yeah, softs probably, then mediums probably. But let's see then. As Zardy has just been overtaken by Shakes, but Shakes has got Zardy behind him, who can try and get past again in these wet conditions. This could be interesting to see. Zardy is in the slipstream, here he is, but not close enough at the moment to do any battling. At the moment, into corner 3 they turn, and Zardy nowhere near to get through. Calvin is retired. Calvin's your first official retirement of the race. Don't know why he retired. Maybe in the pit lane for a function there. They didn't want to just continue on, but 11 laps completed out of his 71 laps, and it is, as we speak, Eugene leads by 3.2 seconds over Donovan Duffy, who leads Mackett by 4 tenths, who leads Mad Trav, him P4, and P5 is Don Rubico. Let's see what Mackett can do on the back of Donovan Duffy here. Donovan Duffy now trying his absolute hardest to keep Mackett behind. But let's actually see what can happen here, if he can keep him behind or not. It's the closest on circuit, this battle. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Here it is. They nearly looks there, he does, but can't seem to get through. So as we probably know, this rain is going to be here probably till about lap 25, probably to here to about lap 30. So a lot of laps here with the rain. It could be quicker, this rain, but who knows at the moment of current stages here of this race here tonight. But all we know as well is that whatever happens, the rain is here to probably stay. So here we go then in this race, as we are looking at it, as we are on lap 13 of it. Here we are. Rain is coming down still quite hard here. It is, as we're on board now with Mad Trav taking you a look at the circuit. Here we are, but let's go to Quinton actually, because he's closest on circuit to battle here. Quinton is with Willie, who is good. Willie is not taking it too much, Willie isn't. But let's see what he can do. Diego's got a penalty for cutting the corner there and gets a 3-second time penalty because of it for multiple warnings. But here comes Quinton then on the back of Willie. Let's see what can happen here. Is he going to go to inside into the corner? No, he decides better of it there. He does, and backs out of it. But we're going to see what can happen here. We are, as Willie has got a car in front of them. So looks like we've got a lapped car in front of them, or it could just be Don Mabico in front of them. But Don Mabico looks like he's a lot further. It's Don Mabico in front of them. Makes sense there. It does indeed. As this says there's blue flags out, so there must be a car in between in front of Don Mabico here, which is a lapped car. I can't see one at the moment, but could just be a glitch on the game here. We do not know at the moment. Thank you to all of you who are watching, by the way. If you do enjoy, please do smash like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, if you're just watching this for the fun of it. Here then, please do. But let's see then, hopefully going to see no rain soon, because we don't like it in the rain. But here goes Quintin, then down the inside he goes into the penultimate corner. He's going to try into the last corner. Is he? No, he's not. He backs out just at the last second, but he's right on the back of Willie now. He is the pole sitter here. Quintin is going. Well, Quintin, who was at the front of the field earlier, is going to try and get back through here. I think because the pit stops didn't really play into favour for him really, but he's going to try probably up this hill here. But then at the same time, Mercedes had a lot more power, and Mercedes just pulls away there. It does. You can see. There it does. So I don't really know what's going to happen here. It could just be a cat and mouse, this one. Here they are then. Let's see what Quintin can do this time. Can he make it through this time or not? Will he try down the inside again, or will he try at the start line here? It's going to be very interesting to see what will happen here. It will. Nothing at the moment from Quintin here, but it's still pressure. He is, but oh, Alonso's out. Alonso is out. He is retired. He's crashed out himself. Oh, that is not what you want to see there from Alonso. We'll head up to Eugene and see where he is. But before we do, Mackett is side by side. Here he is with Donovan Duffy, and he's done it. Beautiful move there. He has. Through he goes. Very nicely there, and it is done. The move is there very nicely indeed. What about the battle here with Willie and Thingy? Not enough there to really battle away there, but great move there from Mackett. He knew where to time it and timed it to perfection there. He did, and has made the move stick. There he has, brilliantly there he has. Fair enough. Well, nice to have you here anyway, Calvin, for the generation of the race / qualifying that you did have. So yeah, fair play, matey boy, as we say here. But here he comes then. There's a battle behind because Shakes has closed up now. Could Shakes be the one to close into the party as well? We're going to say Shakes, he hasn't really closed, but he's closing up to maybe make a battle up here. But it's a three-way scrap at the moment. It is here for P4. And again, Quintin looks but can't seem to get past here. And it won't rain all race, of course. It's supposed to be only here probably till about 25, 26. So not too long, got to be said. But there's a few penalties coming in, so let me take a few penalties right now. 11 seconds for burnout is the most. Then it's Henricks with 6 and Brad with 6. Got Zardi, Diego, Ace and Quaz with 3, as we just saw a massive snap of oversteer and Willie go off the circuit there. We did, with a little off the circuit excursion there. We did, so not good there from Willie, it wasn't at all. But didn't let Quintin get through that. Quintin was still too far back to capitalise on his tiny bit of off excursion onto the grass. But right behind him now is Shakes, and it could be a massive battle this here between Quintin and Shakes. I think Quintin was looking at Shakes now, knowing he's there in his mirror to try and get through here. But let's go back up to the front very quickly, because Mad Trav has closed up to Donovan Duffy here and is on a hunt to overtake him here. I didn't think the Williams were this quick, but they surely are now, because they have showed us what they can do here. It looks like they can, as they bring up the heat. Now they do. Here they do then. Let's see what can happen here, but nothing at the moment. Back we go then very quickly, and Shakes has done it. Didn't see where that happened, but Shakes has literally just done it. Through past Quintin, he's gone, and Quintin now is dropped a position there. He has to Shakes, so Shakes is up on a mission here. Gainers and losers very, very, very quickly. But before we do, Shakes is side by side. He is now. Has Shakes got the move done? Let's see if he has. He sure, wow, has. Into corner one, they break. Through it now they go, and it's Shakes, Willie, Quintin, but Quintin now could have the run on Shakes here, on like Shakes did on Willie here, and make it through here. He could. Into corner three they go. Quintin to the inside line, Willie to the outside line. Quintin has made it through very nicely. There he has. Through past Shakes, through past Willie he goes, but Willie now wants to fight back. Here he does. He's trying everything here in this Mercedes to fight back. We have a yellow flag out in sector 3. I think that could be for Brad or Quaz, one of them two, or even Burnout there could be one of the ones who just had a little spin there. He did, but he's okay now. Into the pits he comes. Does Burnout, so it is Burnout. There he does, but he's through, does Quintin. Right then, now we can finally talk about your gainers and losers in the first half of the race. Biggest gainer is Shakes, up 8 positions. There he is. Biggest loser is down 2 for Brad and Diego, and Quintin is the biggest loser, actually down 6 positions. There he is. So there you go. Stopped, everyone stopped once. We've had all the ones down there, as you can see. Brandon, Ace, Brad and Burnout, who have pitted twice. Burnout's gone on to the wet. Don't think it is wet weather tyres, but you can try. As we see in the background here, the battle, which is going to be Zardi now trying to get past Willie. Here it is. Another spin in sector 3 for a car. I think that's a Henricks now. That's a spun, or made a mistake in sector 3, which is not good for him. But out comes Zardi then. Can he close up here on the back of Willie or not here to win this one here tonight? The battle between these two here, can he? But before we do, they're side by side now. They are out to corner 3. Still got the run here. Does Brandon, but Brandon has given up position there. He has to Phantom, but Phantom now looks like he's got Brandon side by side with him into corner 4. Brandon breaks later and makes the move stick there. He does very nicely, but Quintin's made a mistake. Quintin has made a mistake, and off goes Quintin. Onto the grass he goes. Back on now comes Quintin. Gets a 10-second for track excursion, which will have to serve surely in the pits this time when he comes in. But that was not good there for Quintin. You saw it there from Quintin's point of view. Was not good. Brandon has, by the way, as we speak, got back through past Phantom. There he has. But Quintin into the pits now he comes. It's a very big disappointment there for Quintin. It will be. Let's see what he's going to go on to here. Is he going to go on to wets or intermediates? I think it'll be another set of inters really for Quintin here. But what will he do here? Will he serve his 10 seconds in the pits this time? Who knows? We have to wait and see. Or will he retire? Another set of inters and a wing change. Are they going to hold him for 10 seconds here at the end? No, so he still has that 10-second penalty to serve whenever he wants to. But let's go back up to Zars, because he's right on the back of Willie here. Willie? Well, I don't know if he will actually get past Willie here, but we'll have to wait and see. good helicopter cam when this is here. I'm just really wondering what could have caused the penalties at the front of the field, because they were 3 seconds, so it's just a little bit of communication where they went maybe wide at the last corner and just got a bit of penalty maybe. It doesn't really surprise me, but yeah, it's very odd. There it is. As you can see right now, 22 laps out of 71 gone, and nothing really much to report really in this race so far to everyone who's just joining us or just wanted an update on this race. Eugene still leads the race by 5.6 seconds over Mackett. Here he does. Donovan Duffy in third. Fourth is Mad Trav. Fifth is Don Rubico. Here it is tonight in this one. And of course we've had Calvin retiring the pits because he had another commitment to do, so he couldn't sadly finish the race. Which is fine because it's only just a bit of fun. And Alonso at the corner we were just at with Zars then crash off there and retire himself as well, which is not good to see at all. It isn't. So that is basically what's happened this race so far. Other than that, really not much. The only other thing that's happened is Quintin's had a spin and went onto the grass and got a penalty and is now down in P14. Also we've seen Sir Henrik's Burnout and Zars go off circuit as well, but other than that we are pretty okay in this race. Hodlin really made many mistakes in this race, and Quintin again has made a mistake. That is not what we want to see. That's not normal Quintin. This is not normal Quintin this tonight. He's surely, I don't know how many mistakes Quintin's going to make around here, but he gets another 10-second penalty for off-excursion track. Now I don't know why that is. The game must be glitched, because that surely isn't another 10 seconds for doing that. Maybe he'll pit and come into the comms box or something, but I generally don't know here. Wow, that is unbelievable from him there. Let's go back up the field though, because we are going to see if he's actually going to serve the penalties this time, serve a penalty this time or not. But we do have a Mercedes pit crew out, so that could be that's for Burnout. Okay, makes sense as he comes into the pits as well, as Quintin's about to be lapped here. He sadly didn't get held in the pit stop there, so they're probably not counting the penalties, are they? Who knows at the end of the day here? There's Mackett up there. The battle I was looking at was this one, Zars and Willie. They are together on circuit. They are trying their hardest. Here they are. 24 laps out of 71 gone and already lapping cars. Just to tell you that if we go to leader battle, look, everybody up to P number 14 has been lapped. So that's not bad so far from the leader. Then they do, but the battle is still on here between Shakes and Don Rubico. It's been going on forever, this battle, been fluctuating between a second and 0.6, sorry, but they're side by side now. They will go up to the corner, they come then, and Shakes, has he got the move done on Don Rubico? They're still side by side. Here they are on Don Rubico. Have they? No, he hasn't. Good move there from Don Rubico through. He keeps the position there. Don Rubico does very nicely there. He does, but no, Don Rubico did not lose the position there. He didn't, which is good to see for him. But for Shakes, he really wanted that position there. He did. Still raining. Here it is on circuit, looking like it's going to be about lap 30. Then we're going to see the rain disappear, or maybe later on in the race. At the moment, if you look at stats at the moment here of how long this race has been, if I can do some stats, I can't really do stats right now, but fastest lap of the race, I don't know why I'm looking at that when fastest lap should be on here. Fastest lap is Shakes, a 1:08.438 is the fastest lap of the race, so we're nearly in window then to maybe go into territory of changing tyres again, but it's not yet. We're nowhere near DRS enabled yet, so don't panic about that. Here they do then, but it's interesting to it'll be interesting to see it when the rain does go, as I was trying to say. But yeah, the sun looks like it is trying to peek out of the clouds. Here it does, but it hasn't at the moment peeked out the clouds yet. It hasn't, but we are still 27 laps out of 71. Here we are. It is still Eugene leading, Mackett second, and Donovan Duffy third. We're going to keep on board with this. We're going to keep on board with Mad Trav now. We are for a little bit of the lap. Here we are, and see if we can get past Donovan Duffy. Here we are. There's been another spinner in the last sector here. It is, of course, sadly, Quaz who has made a spin there. He keeps it going though, and he's okay to continue now. He is. But let's go back to Mad Trav and the Donovan Duffy battle. You guys can keep an eye on this battle for just literally a couple of seconds. I'm going to quickly go and get a drink and go and quickly do something. Here I am. But you're going to keep an eye on this battle for a couple of laps. Here we are. But it's been an absolutely fantastic race this has here. Quaz again has sped in the pit. There's been a yellow flag in sector 2. That was where? Just in front of them here, I think. That is, it's Burnout. It was Burnout. He has retired right next to the circuit here he has, which is not good to see at all. Could see a virtual safety car or even a safety car here because of his retirement on circuit area here. We could, but I doubt we will see the safety car or a virtual safety car here. I don't think we will here, but yeah. But these two still together though on circuit, still trying their hardest to push. At the moment they are. Donovan Duffy does get a penalty, but Mad Trav still wants to overtake him on circuit and actually on this lap. But we're going to take a quick break now. We are from commentaries. We'll be back on probably lap 30. Maybe even 31. And we do hope that the rain maybe is gone. Rain still coming down here, still nowhere through for Mad Trav as we enter the next lap here. We do, but it's still close. It's the closest battle on circuit we have. Hello again everybody, I'm James, and we are back with the commentary. Here they do then, as we say in the business. So hello to everyone who is watching, still in the chat. We are back. Lap 32 out of 37, out of 71. So on lap 26, it's half race distance, ladies and gentlemen. It is 26 is half race distance. 36 is, and we're not there yet. But it has stopped raining. Repeat, it has stopped raining. It stopped a lap. It stopped. I looked on my phone at the start of 31. So we've just got a wet track now. We're waiting for when it says safe virtual. We'll wait now till it says DRS enabled, and we will get the tyres off here. So it's not raining anymore, but we will have to wait and see what's going to happen here. First to do it is Diego. Diego isn't lapped, I don't think. I think he may not be lapped actually this race. Is he lapped? Let me just check. No, he's the first non-lapped car, but he's close to be lapped. He is here. He's here, coming into the penultimate corner as your leader is now heading down to the penultimate corner. He is here. So he could be anytime soon lapped, but the closest battle is this one. Zars taking a look at Willie here, but just to say with Diego, we just need to see his lap times with his dry tyres here, because the dry tyre pace is nothing to be ashamed of, to put on the hard the dry tyres early, but we want to see when he actually can get to what time he can get to here or not. But here they come then out the last corner, the closest battle on circuit. Here they are, which is Zars trying to close up Zardy, trying to close up to Willie here. It is. Turning now, they are through the corners. They are here. Killer Bean actually is closed up to Brandon here. He has here to put the perspective on the race, but we want to see what the time is of Diego here. We do, and we're gonna head to that now because he's nearly crossed the line. He has here. Diego, he crossed the line on the first lap on these new set tyres? He has. A 29.1 is his first flying lap. There it is. So does that mean we're close to cut-off point here in this race? Let me just check what Jurgen's last lap was, because that will give us a rep indication if a 29.1 is a quick lap or not. Here, it's a 15.7 for Jurgen. What about Donovan Duffy, who is a close competitor normally to the car that we just looked at there? 17.2 there, so I don't think it is close enough there or not. But Brandon looks like he's got Quintin right up for company here, as he's about to unlap himself. Quintin is, but I don't think he's going to there at all, sadly. But back up we go to the Mad Trav battle. That is the closest now it is on circuit, and it's pushing to be interesting. That one is there. We've just, if you are wondering, and very hopefully you are, there is a well, you probably don't know, but there is penalties for your leaders here, meaning that the guys who are here, we're watching now, look, just to show you, we're watching now, could be your lead battle sooner rather than later here. They could here. I think give it another 3 to 4 laps and we will see. I believe we will see the pit stop window come into its own, and they'll be changing onto some drier tyres. It's still too wet, I think, for dry tyres. As I speak, though, in comes Don Rubico and puts on the soft compound of tyre here. they do indeed. So we'll have to wait and see what Domobiko goes on to here. If it's going to be some soft, if it's going to be some intermediates. It goes on to some soft. So we're going to check what this actually means. It doesn't mean anything really, does it? Because Mad Trav... does it here? Not really. But let's see what Mad Trav can do then. He is behind Donovan Duffy here and is really trying his hardest to get through. It's going to be interesting because they are on probably different strategies here, different tyres as well. Donovan Duffy's a lap older tyres. A different strategy probably as well played into play here for Mad Trav, because he's got Mackett, his teammate, 2 positions ahead of him, and could be the one who comes in first for new tyres. Or we could see some more rain come later in the race. We'll have to wait and see about that. We don't know if there will be rain or not. Probably not, but we'll have to wait and see. As exiting the final corner now, they come then to the line. They come. Phantom has overtaken Don Mabika, so he has jumped the gun a tiny bit here. I think 2 laps, 2 to 3 laps time. Bang on a set of softs and or dry tyres, and you will be fine to continue going for the rest of this. But we are now officially, ladies and gentlemen, next laps. When the leader crosses the line, it is half race distance. So we just wait for the leader now, who is near the line, not near the line, at corner 4 he is actually. Corner 5 now he's turning into. He is here. Let's see if when he crosses the line, it's half race distance we're at. Here we are in this Grand Prix. Already only half race distance. That is unbelievable. This is turning out to be. Here it will be, but that is what it is in the race. Here we'll see. But here he comes then, exits the final couple of corners now. He does, and Eugene to the line he comes, and we have now officially raced. Half of the race is over. We're now into the second half of the race, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, and it's interesting to see. This will be how much the racers can race and how much they want to put the speeds on. Because I think, as I'm still going to say, 2 to 3 laps time, we will see the softs come into play. Maybe even the mediums come into play here. We will in this race here. We sure will, and it's going to be a great race to see. It will be. Just to say, if you are football fans, Spain have just beaten Switzerland in the Euros. You're probably not European, but if anyone is here, that's what's just happened. Zardy has Brandon has just been overtaken, I think, by Willie there. So disappointing that he's there. No, sorry, Brandon just overtaken Zardy there. What am I saying? There he has indeed. Mad Trav still trying to get past there. He is. So he is coming into his own. Here they do then 3 temps now. It's closed to 3 temps to 2 temps now. He's up there to close it down. Probably 2 more laps here, and we will say dry tyres are what we need. Here we are, but Mackett's come in and put on the medium, so Mackett knows something we don't. But you can just see there at corner 1, a little bit of spray still coming up, but most of the circuit is pretty dry now. It is here on this circuit. Here it is. Up they come then. They do here for this lap. Let's see then what's going to happen here. Oh, a little wobble there from Duffy, and Duffy now is looking like he's going to be compromised by the run here of Travis, of Mad Trav, or Travis if his real name is Mad Trav, or will he? here they do then, as Madtrav made a little mistake there. Madtrav's come into the pit, sorry, and put some mediums on. So he's now going to try and battle out. Here he is with this. But Shake still leads by 4 seconds. It's not really coming down. So I will wait and see. I think we've had it already. Let me just check if we've had it already. The DRS enabled, because I don't think we have. Let me just check. If I go back in the stream just a couple of seconds. Sorry if the stream is a bit glitchy, guys. I do apologise. There's nothing I can do about it. I have tried my hardest tonight. I haven't seen anything about it. If you guys let me know in the comments, if you are watching this still, have you seen anything about DRS enabled or anything? If you haven't, then let me know. If you have, let me know as well, as Shakes is still out on circuit here on the intermediates, continuing to go around. He is here because I don't think we've seen anything saying DRS enabled yet. But the gap, yeah, look at that, 5.4 seconds. It was 4.1. So realistically, the intermediates, there we go, DRS enabled as intermediate tyre. Brandon gets past Eugene. Here he does, but Eugene now has the pace in about 1 or 2 laps, maybe 3 laps time. Eugene will get the pace here. We will to overtake him. Madtrav up to P5 now. He goes. Here they do. So this is cut-off point. So this is the point now where the intermediates are done. Racing now on dries we are, and the DRS has been enabled. So roughly, guys, if you wanted to know, mediums in a 50% rate can get you 26 to 30, maybe even 35 laps. Yeah, anywhere between 29 and 35 laps they can, and that will get you to the end probably of this race. Now it will. So won't be too disappointed if they don't get them here. If you go on the softs, now the softs 15 to 18 laps is the soft tyres, so not too bad, but not too slow either around the circuits. Here they are, but yeah, it's not the worst around here. But let's go down very quickly to Ace, who is in the pits. He is here, not Ace, sorry, Domabico, sorry, who is not in the pits, who's trying to get past Phantom. Here he is here. Let's see then what he can do in the race here now, as he tries to get past but can't. The top two, who were Shakes and Brandon, both coming to the pits, both putting on some sets of mediums. They are here and heading back on circuit. Here they will do. There's been an incident in sector 2 which has just been cleared up now. It has, so I don't know what that was, really can't tell you, but yeah. So we're on lap 42 out of 71 right now we are, and we have not much to report for you. The only other thing that's happened since last time we spoke was at corner 7 we saw Burnout crash out roughly about lap 20 something it was. Other than that, not really much to report. The rain stopped on lap 32, and then by lap 36, 37, 38 we had one of them, yeah, I think it was about 37, we had DRS enabled, and we've been under DRS under perfect conditions now since 38 here. 38 here we have around the circuit, so not bad at all. The only battle we've got really which is to any concern at the moment is it back to normal pretty much now. It's Eugene leading, Mackett second, Madtrav third, Donovan Duffy fourth, and then Shakes trying to close up to him now, which is 6 tenths behind. He is here on him. Other than that, we've had a sector 1 mistake just happened literally, and that I think is for Kawaz. Other than that, we are pretty much clean. We do have loads of penalties here. We do. Everybody in this race except Madtrav, Killer Bean, Phantom have got a penalty. The biggest penalty is Quentin, 26 seconds. Other than that, we have Brad, 12 seconds, 6 seconds for Zardi, 3 seconds for Eugene, Mackett, Shakes, Brandon, Don Rubiko and Willie, and of course Ace. 9 seconds for Hemricks, 6 for Tiago and Quaz and Zardi. Other than that, everyone else is clean. And of course we have a few battles under 1 second, which is Willie versus Don Rubiko and Shakes versus Duffy, which we're looking at right now on stream. As they head now, the two teammates do, down to the thing. Shakes has got his first, I think that's Shakes' first penalty of the race. No, his second of the race, sorry. There it is, but he's still closing up to Donovan Duffy, who is his teammate. So, yeah, not really much to report in this race, other than they may have to do one more pit stop from, if they might, but other than that, I think it's these tyres to the end. If they're on the soft, they will have to do another pit stop. If they're not, it's these tyres to the end of the Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. So we do literally only have a handful of laps to go, but here comes Shakes then to maybe try and make a move on his teammate Donovan Duffy. But other than that, as he goes to the inside line now, brakes a tiny bit later than Donovan Duffy does, and through goes Shakes very nicely there. He does up to P number 4 now he goes. And that is pretty much it. So it is Eugene leading, Mackett second, Madtrav third, Shakes fourth, and Donovan Duffy in fifth. So here we go then. We do not have really many battles on this circuit. 7 seconds separate the top two now, which is good for the leader anyway, because he has a, as we say, 3 second time penalty. Not good for Mackett because he's only 3.2 seconds ahead of Madtrav. If he's two tenths slower, he would be down in P number 3. He would be here, which is not good to see at all. There for him. But yeah, other than that, it looks pretty good at the moment. It is here. This race, it's not really, it's ticking away quite nicely. Donovan Duffy, Don Rubiko, sorry, in the pits right now. We're just looking at the top lot here who we're going to lap him for the first time. As there's your leader across the line then, lapped him now he has. There's Mackett across, there's now Madtrav across, and Madtrav will take P number 2 at the moment. He will here because of Mackett's penalty. Here he will, but not really much to report other than just to say that the F1 are here this weekend. They are. So if you are watching F1 this weekend, they are at this circuit. So you get a quick justify, a quick gist of what F1 are going to be like. Around here, you know. They'll be here at the weekend doing 71 laps as well. It's going to be a very good race, hopefully. So far this weekend, just to tell you, because it's only practice, I'm not going to spoil, because qualifying hasn't happened yet, so if we did do this tomorrow, I wouldn't spoil that. But just to tell you that in qualifying, in practice, it was Mercedes doing quite well in the session I looked at, which was Lewis first, Bottas second, and Verstappen third. Other than that, I don't really know much about this weekend. Other than that, Brandon is closing up to Duffy right now in this race, and Brandon, does he have less penalties than Duffy? He does, by 3 seconds. So he just needs to overtake him here and pull away a little bit, and he will be getting the position here quite nicely. Here we will. DRS is now enabled. He popped it open now. He does just after the board. He gets the fast lap of the race, so 18.354. And he now is closer than ever to the back of him here. He gets the good run here. To me, in F1 terms of this game, it's Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, here it is. They go down the inside now. They do. Good move there from Brandon. Has he made the move stick? No, he hasn't, because there's a switch back there. There is from Donovan Duffy, but Donovan Duffy will not get DRS, will he? He will. They both will get DRS there. No, they won't. Brandon won't, because he wasn't close. He wasn't at the activation point. Donovan Duffy was, and Donovan keeps the position there. He does. Wow, what a move there from Donovan Duffy. Brilliant from him there to get that move back done very quickly there. So as I said, it was Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, I would say. Then I would say McLaren. Then I would say Renault, as Quentin does a 1:8.135 to set the fastest lap of the race now. Then I would say it's Racing Point. Then I would say AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Haas, Williams is the car pecking order in this game. But some drivers in this game really are quick, and it doesn't matter what car they're in, they can perform whatever they want. It's the performance-based one today, it is, if you want to know. Basically how much the performance is basically of real life. But he's made a little mistake there, has Donovan Duffy, but not enough to let Brandon through. But Brandon does get DRS though down this straight, and he is close enough. Here he is. He breaks now into corner number 3. He does get through, does Brandon, very nicely there. He does. Does Donovan Duffy this time get DRS again? I think Donovan Duffy does get DRS. He does, so he can sometimes try and break and maybe ever take him into corner 4 here, a bit late lunge. He tries down the outside line now. Has he made this move stick or not? Brandon keeps the position, and this time Brandon is through, and into P number 5 goes Brandon. P number 6 now for Donovan Duffy. There it is. What a brilliant piece of battling this has been for these two for the last 3 laps of racing. Absolutely brilliant there it has. And now he's got a gap of half a second. He can pull away and try and close up to Donovan's teammate for tonight, Shakes. Shakes is pitted now and going off the medium tyres. He is here because you do just have enough laps now for the mediums to come off and the softs can come on. Here you can in this race. I know it's a full lap race, that's why probably putting the softs on, because you have 21 laps here and the softs can roughly do 20 laps of this circuit, so 21 isn't too many at all. It's rough in real life. It was about 14, 15, 16 they did, but you can in the game do more than that. As he comes up the pits now, rises his way up to corner 1 now, just Shakes. Will he be in front of the man Phoenix, or Phantom, I mean, sorry, Phantom? Yes, he will. Only just. No, they won't actually. They'll be coming out side by side here, he will. And will he keep the position? Yes, he will actually. He'll just come out in front. So there you go. There you do. As we're looking at Domobiko, actually, he's not in the points, but there's a great battle here with Domobiko, with Henricks and with Ace. So we'll keep an eye on this battle for a minute here. I know it's not top 10 battling, which you all love to see, but it is still good battling nonetheless here. Domobiko doesn't have anyone behind him. He does have a car behind him though, which is Diego, who is lapped, but that doesn't really matter in our case of scenario here. It doesn't. Here it does, as he are battling here. This is close to battle on circuit, so we're going to keep an eye on it for a bit for you. It's just a what do I call it? Just a chill race, this one, just to celebrate the game, to finish the game off. Going, why not do a longer event here tonight? So 2 hours of streaming so far has gone. we still probably roughly, I would say, have another 25-30 minutes to go of the stream, and that's about it, I would say. Well, actually we have another, when they cross the line, these guys, they start 21 laps to go for them. Well, actually make that 21 laps to go for them, but for your leader, who's literally just crossed the line as well, he gets 20 laps to go now, he does here, but Don is going to look for it now. Don Mabico gets a great exit here, he does. DRS is open for Don Mabico, down the inside he goes here. No, he doesn't go down the inside because he can't, because there's not enough room for him to go down the inside there. And that means he could now try for corner 4. That white car in the background is your leader, Eugene, and he's closing up on them. He is here. Shakes a 1:6.722 fast lap of the race so far. Let's go back up the field for a second because we have Brad trying to get past Mad Trav here. Has he made his stick? Side by side they go. Yes, he has. Very nice move that is there. Sadly, I had a bad camera angle, so I had to show you that camera. But what good move that was. Through he goes very nicely. Let's go back to Don then, who is charging around the circuit. He is indeed. Still not lapped yet. There's your lead. Look, so he's still not lapped. He's still in the non-lapped zone, which I think he will be happy with, as he now heads into corner 1. Go on board with Will now. He pops up. Here he comes. Up the straight he comes. Now pops the DRS on about a metre or two after the line, and riles his way up to catch up to Sir Henrik here. Not close enough this time. He went to battle into corner 3, but could try into corner 4 and see what happens here. We're looking roughly, I would say, wherever you are in the world, I think it's 8 or 9 wherever you are watching. About a quarter past 20 past will finish this race, so not too late for all of you who are watching who have commitments tomorrow, which are early in the morning or whenever they are tomorrow for you guys. But so Henrik's on the back of Ace here. He is trying his hardest, and again a 1 something there for them. But here he comes. Look, does Brandon down the inside into corner 4. Has he made his stick this time on Mackett? Yes, he has. Again, he gets past another car there. 8.2 seconds to close up now. He does on Eugene. It's Brad v Eugene. It's Brandon v Eugene now. It looks like it's going to be for the race win here. It does in the Grand Prix, but it doesn't know here if it will be, because we know Mackett, he can push and try and close up there. So then, just to report how many cars have been lapped and haven't, just to give you the ups and downs of that. Everybody to Don Mabico, who we're going to watch right now, because that's a good battle going on there, have been lapped. So the leader here isn't going to overtake, probably not going to lap these because he's not yet anyway, nowhere near them at the moment. Pit stop time, just to say, let me quickly show you. Gainers and losers very quickly. Phantom is up 8, 9 for Brandon, and 6 for Shakes. Right now is the top lot in your fastest there. They are Zardi up 7 as well. Quintin down 14 is your biggest loser. The second biggest is Willie down 3, and 7 for Diego actually is the second biggest there. It is. Penalty wise, it's 6 for Eugene, 3 for Brandon, and it is 6 for Mackett. Other than that, it's not really any big penalties there, except 9 for Duffy, 9 for Sir Henrik's, and 9 for Aces. Sir Henrik's has just overtaken Ace there. Good move there from Sir Henrik's. 26 actually for Quintin, and 15 for Brad, but that doesn't really matter at all there. It doesn't really. As Shakes is now side by side he goes, and has he made his stick? He has. Good move there from Shakes. There it was, good move from Shakes, there it was, but let's see if he's got the move done. Yes, he has, very nicely, well done Shakes, he got the move done there. He has to perfection, brilliant job there from him to get through, so well done to them there on that one. Up we go then to Mad Trav, who is only 6 tenths behind, but look at this, 7.5 is going down to 7.4, back up to 7.5, so it's Brandon is closing, but not by much. as we're on lap 56 out of 71. Here we are as Ace. Is he made the move stick this time on the side of Henricks? He has. Domabiko now can try and close up because he's only 4 attempts back, but we'll see if he can in the next 10 or so laps. Here he goes then, does Sir Henricks again on Ace. Down the inside he goes. Has he made a stick into corner 3? They've tried it every single lap now into corner 3. Will he make it through this time or not? Let's check if he can. Let's see if he does. He tries. And he's not done it. Sir Henricks has not done it. He can't get past Ace this time. He can't. Which is such annoying for him, I bet, that he's tried so hard to get through. I think he's about to be blue flagged though anyway by your leader here, who is storming away with this one. He is here. Quality over quantity. Here it is. Just needs the gap to be under 6 seconds for your... well, yeah. Technically under 6 seconds, and he's got the win here, does Brandon. But let's see with the battle of the teammates here. If Trav is going to overtake Mackett here or not. Will Trav overtake his teammate, or will Mackett be team orders here and let him past? Who knows what's going to happen here with this one, because right behind him is Duffy, who is closing in on them because of this battle here. He is. Domabiko in the pits to get some warm, probably softs on. Get some softs on, because he can. Here comes Mackett then, across the line he comes. And has Mad Trav up his bumper nearly here. Look at this though. You can see Donovan Duffy trying his hardest here to get through as well. Trav though, down the inside line, he's going to go here on his teammate. Has he made the move stick here on Mackett this time? No, he hasn't. And Donovan Duffy closes up as well now, he does, to the point where he is going to probably overtake him here in this race. Here they could as well. In front of them there is Brad. Brad is closing to 6.6 seconds, so he's doing a good job here. He needs to get it down, I think, to 3, and then he's won the race, but you know, it's still got plenty of laps to do it. It's not like he's only got 5 laps. No, it looks like he's only got like 1 or 2 laps. He's still got plenty to do here. Sorry if you can hear my voice going, and sorry if I've not been up to scratch with commentary today. I haven't done commentary in a couple of weeks, so just getting back to normal, I think, is what I'm doing tonight. But on board with Duffy we go then, and we'll take you through this lap then. So down into the last corner he comes. He does. Good exit actually. Good DRS actually open there for the good times. There it is. Here, but I don't think he's going to try and get past here this time, as Trav has got past Mackett. You saw that there on board with the car of Duffy there. You did. Very nice move indeed it was, as he's now going to try and catch up again, but 6.3 seconds now the gap to the leader is, who is now heading up to corner 3, turns through corner 2 now, the very slow small corner which is turn 3. Don't even know why it's a turn really, because of the turn on this straight, not even counted as a corner, and I'm going to tell you where that is now. Up the straight we come, look. That tiny little curve there, it's not even called a corner. That's how interested I am, and not weirded out, but annoyed that the other one is. Anyway, here he comes then to Donovan Duffy into the pits. Softs goes on. A little bit of dark clouds have come back over, so maybe a bit of rain again. Who knows? It could be spicing up the last couple of laps here, but I doubt they will, as Ace is closing up here to the back of Sir Henricks, who is trying his absolute hardest to keep going. Here it is. But this is the final race, ladies and gentlemen, before the new game, which comes out in about 13 days' time. So don't panic that the game is not out yet. But they're side by side. Here they are. Has he made his stick? Yes, he has. Good move there. Actually, it is from Shakes on Zardi. Very good move there, that is. To keep the position. There it is. It has, as they head around the circuit now. They do. There is a car being lapped here. There is, but it doesn't really matter. He can go through or not. Don't matter. Thank you, Callum, for saying good race and good job, guys. Thank you very much, Callum. We do appreciate it. It is a good job from all the guys here. They've done a cracking job at getting this race up and running and making it a good race for all the spectators to watch, and you guys in the comments to watch as well. Have a good race. It is indeed. Let us know in the comments what we can do to improve, because we always love to improve as well. We do. With Donovan Duffy now on the back of Phantom into corner 1. They go. Brakes later. Don't think he's going to make the move stick, because he's going to go wide, and that's going to let Phantom through. No, he does keep the position then. Very nicely there. Does get through. Very, very nicely. And up the position he goes there. So just to tell you, if you can't see on the stream, because it may be a little bit fuzzy, it is Yujin leading by 5.5 seconds over Brandon, who is 9 seconds ahead of Mad Trav. Then it's Shakes in 4th, 5th is Zardi, 6th is Mackett, 7th is Killer Bean, 8th is Donovan Duffy, Phantom in 9th, Willie in 10th. Then it's Sir Henricks, Ace, Donovan Duffy, Brad, Quintin, Quaz, Diego. Your non-finishers who are going to be retired earlier on in the race: Burnout, I'm Alonso, and Calvin Racing. So then we only have 10 laps to go now of this race. It's been an absolute thriller. This has thriller. So that's the difference. That's a song. If you didn't know, it's called Killer. It is there, but let's see then. Oh, fastest lap for Donovan Duffy, a 16009, a 16.009 I meant. But yeah, good to see that is there. But let's have a look then as we head up the straight now with him. He's nowhere near anyone here. Is there a battle on? There is still Ace trying to close up with Sir Henricks here, but it's not for points. So it's not really relevant normally, but it is because they are battling close together, and it's not for points. This race is no points anyway. It's just a bit of fun, and 20 people actually want to do 10. Well, not 10 from each, of course, but quite a few from each wanted to join. So that's great to see here. They nearly touch bumpers there. They do. They nearly touch again, but they don't. Luckily, do as they head up the straight now. They do here. Brad's behind them here, about to lap them. Looks like Brad is. But let's see then what can happen here with these two here as they break into corner 3. Oh, he taps the back of him again, does Ace there on Sir Henricks. Probably Sir Henricks will not be happy with that at the end of the race and get some steward inquiries in there. He will, but that is not what we want to see as he goes down the inside now. He does of Ace, does go down the outside line of Sir Henricks and makes it through. Very nice move there that was. Gets past Sir Henricks there with minimal effort. Brilliant, good job there that was. Good job there, and so Henricks is keeping it hard actually for Brandon here to get through. So let's see if Brandon's through. He is through on the first one. What about the second one here? Oh. Here it is, he's got past both of them now, very nicely there he has. Closest now is Donovan Duffy, trying to close up to Killer Bean and overtake him. So we'll see if he can. It closes up to a 10th now he does. Let's see if we can get past Killer Bean this time. And he can't at the moment, but let's see if he can. as we have a sector to 2 off, but they're fine. We only had one very full safety car this whole race, I've just realised. No real safety cars, a clean lobby this been. But here he goes then, Donovan Duffy down the inside, he goes here into corner 3 where literally 60% of the overtakes have been today, and he's got past Killer Bean. Very nice move there, he has. 70%, I would say about 60 to 70% of the overtakes have been done there. Very nicely indeed they have. In that corner there, it has been very nice there, and he's done it. But let's go back then to quickly look at this. He has raced this race flawlessly. Up to corner 2 now he goes. Oh, Sir Hemmings is out. Sir Hemmings is out of the Grand Prix. Don't know where that is, but he's out of the Grand Prix. Sir Hemmings has retired in the pits, I think he has. That is not good to see there. It's not at all. And I feel like that could be, as I say this in the business here, I feel like that could be a safety car or something. No, it's not. It's too late probably in the race. But here he goes. Look, just look at him here in the race. What a race he's raced this has, Eugene. He's been absolutely brilliant here with some really good competitors on Division 1. He has shown us that he is Division 1 pace and ready for it. He breaks into the couple of corners here. He does very nicely. As we go back quickly a second, as Mackett side by side with Zardi, now he is side by side still. They go. Can they? Yes, he can. Mackett has finally got through now. Very nice move that is there from him. It is there, as we see in the business. There it is. But I just didn't see anything from Zardi there, really. No defending, really. He tried a little bit, but then decided to back off. Maybe it's because it's not this race that he wants to win, maybe. I don't know, who knows. But that's something that happens anyway, as he goes off a circuit, and back on now he comes. And that is not what Zardi wanted to see at all. I think he may be pitting, actually, to put on some other tyres, maybe. But no, he's not. Okay, that makes sense then. Okay. But here he comes then, does Eugene. He knows now, he just has to keep going as fast as he can, because Brandon's catching, and Brandon knows how to race, it looks like. Shoot. Ooh. Killer. No real bat at the moment then, guys, but thank you all. I've got to say this again. Thank you all for the support this season just gone. It's been absolutely brilliant. If you haven't already, smash a like, hit that subscribe button as well, because we are back roughly looking about the second week, the second week of August, maybe first week of August we're back. I'm here until probably this 18th, 19th of June, 18th, 19th of September I'll be here till, and then after that I'm gone. So sadly you only got me for the first half of the season, but it should be good fun though, no matter what. Division 2 should bring some great action, it should indeed. And all you guys who watch normally are just legends. Even the guys who race this are absolute legends as well. So thank you all for watching so much. We do appreciate it. 2.8 seconds. We could see a battle for the win at the end of this race. I don't think we will, but we could. Has he got a penalty yet? Let's check. No, he doesn't. So there we go. Could be. Got a battle though on our hands here between Zardi and Donovan Duffy. Sorry. Let's see what happens here then. If anything is going to happen or not. Blue flags are out though, so that must mean he's lapping somebody in front of them. There is, which I can't see at the moment, so I don't feel there is anyone they're going to lap. But anyway, that's just beside the point. Game sometimes says there's somebody in front of them when he's like a couple of metres away or whatnot. But here he goes then, down the inside goes Donovan Duffy. Good move. Is this going to be a good move, is it? Yes it is. Through he goes, very nicely there, and he takes P number 6 there. Brilliantly does take it. Good clean overtake that was there. And here he comes. Look, does your leader up to corner 2 now. He only has 3 laps to go here. He does. It's 8, 9, 10, 11. So 4 laps to go here. He does of this race. 3.5 to be precise. Actually, here he does, and he's taking this to the metal. He is here. Thank you all so much for watching. We do appreciate it all here. It is indeed getting fast. Because of, just to quickly say this, I'm going to say it again because I know you do. Because of penalties, it looks like the Renault will win this race. But here is the gainers and losers. Shakes has got the most, there's 10 gains, 13 down for Eugene. For Quinton, I mean, there is not looking good there, it's not. But Eugene is just battling, he's just racing his race. He's done his all race here. 3 to go, and now he got 3 to go. He'll defend all his might and hopefully give him a penalty. That's kind of harsh, but that's probably what he'll do. And it's totally fine to do that, I believe anyway. Gap now to 1.368 seconds. And it's closing rapidly. Ace is out. Ace has crashed and retired in the pits, was it? Yeah, just retired as he comes into the pit lane. There he does, and now left the session. He has maybe had some other pace there to look out for, but 2.5 laps to go then for your top two here, and they are really trying their hardest to give you some entertainment on these last couple of laps. It's brilliant racing from these two, absolutely brilliant. Mediums, as I said, can last you about 25 to 30 laps. They're showing it, and they're showing how much of a race they can help on worn tyres. So here we go then, they're going to try, probably into corner 4 here I feel, but no, not at the moment, he's not going to get close enough. Here it does then, as they do exit the penultimate corner now. Here they come then, into the last couple of corners they go. Matrav side by side he went, but he's just overtaken Shakes, so he's up to P3, but let's check. He will get the P3 here, he will, but let's see then. Last lap flag flutters at the line. In NASCAR terms, white flag out, here it is. In UK it is black, it's yellow and black cross flag, or it's either a last lap board stuck out here. They do, as they're side by side now heading up the hill. Who's going to get the lead here? Eugene has kept it. Here he has. He's still trying to battle it. Here he is. Still Eugene is trying to battle this lead. Here he is. He is here, but has he? He's going to try again down the inside into corners 7 and 8. Is he going to make it stick here? No, he's not. It looks like he's not. He has to back out there. He does. But he's really frustrated there. He will be. But it's going to be Brandon. Looks like it's going to be him who wins this race. 3, maybe 4 across the line right now. They do to start their last laps. But here he comes. Out the last corner now. Brandon has only led half a lap, but he wins the last race on F1 2020 here, the full feature race here at the beautiful circuit of the Red Bull Ring here in Austria. What a climb, man. What a finish to this race here tonight. Absolutely brilliant. Here comes Shakes. He's done it. He's overtaken him again. Shakes will take on circuit 3rd. He will indeed, but Matrav will take it because of penalties. But they're coming now. They are here. It's going to be Mackett from Donovan Duffy. Zardi will be next across the line, and he will take the podium. Here he will, but very, very well done. He will there. Now here comes Killer Bean. A very good race actually from him. P8. He will take that up. P7, sorry, he will take it actually. Very nice from him. Here comes Willie now across. Will he take this? I don't think he will really take this. He was good when he needed to be. Did Phantom. There he comes, and Willie right behind him. We're waiting now for Willie. Here he comes out the last corner now, and Willie takes P10, and they are your finishers. What a race that was at the end. The battle into corner 3, we thought we saw Brandon win it, and then corner 4, where they all had that great battle as well, was epic. It was there. It is, but yeah, it's all good action, all good fun for the price tonight, and I really did enjoy that. It was an absolute fantastic race. I am Cadwell5 on PlayStation or YouTube. If you want to go and check that out, you can do, but you don't have to. Or I am James, and I'm normally commentating for Division 2 for this season. I have done. So thank you all so much for that race, and I've got to say personally, well done again to Mad Trav and to Zar and to Killer Bean as well for no penalties in that race. I feel like there. I'm just checking who's got drive of the day again, because I didn't see who got drive of the day there, so we're just going to check who the game gave drive of the day to. It gave it to Shakes, so well done Shakes, you got drive of the day from the game. So to round off the 2020 game for SAF1 Esports, to finish it off here, it is Brandon who won. A 1:7.153 was his quickest lap there. He won it by 3.5 seconds over Yurgin. Then it was Mad Trav in third, fourth Shakes, fifth Mackett, 1:5.767 with the fastest lap Donovan Duffy in sixth, seventh Killer Bean, eighth Zardi, then it's Phantom, Willie, Don Robico, Brad, Quintin, Quaz, Antiago, and then your non-finishers were Ace, Hemricks, Burnout, Alonso, and Calvin Racing. That is it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy that 45-minute qualifying plus a 2 hours plus a brilliant hour and 25-minute race nearly there for all your expectations to watch. If you did enjoy, smash a like as always, hit that subscribe button as well down below, and we'll be back for you, we will, in August to take you through the next part of this. I was hoping right now to get the leaders into, I hope to get Quintin in the party. So if you're watching, Quintin, just to say, if you want to drop in the party, we can just confirm it, because I really can't remember when we're doing the racing again, matey boy. But yeah, we should be back in August sometime for racing here on the game again. That should be when we come back for that. But what a race that was. Qualifying went really well. Rain in Q3 did an amazing job of spicing it up. And well done again to everyone who did finish without penalties and finish in general, because that was a bit of an grueling battle for so many drivers there in that race. There it was. There. I'm just out of breath now from that last lap, and also I'm out of breath for just being here watching that one. Oh my goodness me, that was a great race. But anyway, thank you all for watching tonight. It has been a long stream, so I'm going to cut it short here tonight. Well done again to Brandon and Eugene for the cracking race they had. Mad Trav as well, well done for P3, and well done everyone else who did finish. I've been James or Cadwell here, Cadwell5 I have here. You can see my name at the bottom of the screen there. Please do of course smash like and subscribe if you are new here, or just appreciate just letting us know how you think we can improve if you don't like it. And also, that has been a brilliant race tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been Cadwell or James. I will see you guys in August for the first 2 or 3, maybe 4 rounds, and then I'm off, and I'll be back dotted around when I come back after through university, and hopefully see me on streams again. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys here on SAF1 Esports in August. Goodbye. What a full featured race that was. Hopefully you fully enjoyed that. See you in August, everybody. Goodbye.